everyone, my name is SimValera and welcome to City Skylines Let's Design episode number 11. And this one is kind of really exciting because we're gonna do something really different. It is called Fortress Feeling, and we'll get to that later, to the fortress. But for now, let's just work on things that we didn't do in the previous episode, which we had to do, and that is the entrance for our industry or for our industrial park. And I got this beautiful entrance, and kind of a long time ago I got it, but anyway, I guess I forgot about it in the previous episode. It makes a perfect sense to be placed where it has been placed. It is out of view now, but we will come back later. I upgraded some roads because you see this entrance with this sign that says Industrial Park. It has this 6-lane road, and we have to deal with that, but it's not a problem. Oh well, we'll have a 6-lane one. A problem is to connect these roads in a nice curvy way, but we will be able to. And you see, this way we got a really beautiful entrance. It says Industrial Park, and now it's connected in even more beautiful and rational, I don't know, it makes more sense. And we will get some little trees on the both sides, and because the land is kind of not really helping us, and it's not flat at all, we will just cover some imperfections with trees. Yet still we got this beautiful sign for the industrial park and a statue of a worker with a hammer next to it, and it is just the best that we could do, I think. And call it a shortcut, or I don't know, but I think it will work alright and looks great, so there you go. And I'll just upgrade some of these roads over here, upgrade them with 6-lane roads, but that have bus lanes. So technically there are 4-lane roads with 4 regular ones, 2 on one direction and 2 the other, and then bus lanes on each side. So it's like, yes. And what else here? The traffic looks alright still, and just take a look at the District of Fun, and here we are. This empty space, we're gonna fill it with something beautiful, but not in this episode though. In the next one we will fill it for sure. In this 11th episode we will just put some basics for it, and by basics I mean the fortress walls. Oh yes, not the walls, I'm planning to have just one kind of long wall and maybe some parts of it, because I want to create this feeling that like there was this old town, and that's where it has all started for the city of Bonito Coast. Like old town, and some buildings and this wall, they are left from the like medieval times. And then as time went on, the city grew and expanded, and it went out this castle walls or whatever, and became what it has become. But this medieval town will also have the European look, which makes sense. And you may ask why and how. Well, there is this mod. Guess where you can get it? Mod that allows you to get European looking buildings and international looking buildings and some different themed looking buildings in one town. Because, you know, with one of the latest updates, we got maps where if you zone, European buildings will pop up. But here we can have everything that we want, which is awesome. And how you do it is you just cover and, you know, do a district, I don't know, mark a district, and we will do that later. But anyway, and in the policies of the district, you choose a theme. But if you don't have a mod, then you won't have it. But you can choose a theme. It has international or European, or you can download some others. But inside this district and this on the inside of the wall of this fortress, we will have like a little town, yet I don't want to call it town. We have this one big city, a district with the European looking buildings, which is just awesome. And you'll see it is awesome. Yay. And it just works so perfectly for us, because the idea for the city of Bonito Coast is to have lots of different things and kind of everything that we can. Just this big variety of beautifulness and gorgeousness. But at first we gotta start off with something, and we start with castle walls or fortress walls, whatever. And we have these different pieces, and like the straight wall, and then these towers, and the one that angled, or the corners, and all these pieces that you can put together, and they will just make the perfect sense together and will look awesome. And I promise that they will look awesome, and you will see why. And you don't have to put them in like straight. You see, I curve them up a little bit, like just like, you know, it makes even realistic, I believe. And we have this hill, which at first I thought is a problem, because to put buildings on a hill, yeah, the land just it's, you know, if you know. But then I started looking differently at this, and it felt just alright, and it kind of gives us a more realistic feel, maybe, because where do you see exactly, not exactly, but perfectly flat land? There is almost no such thing. And so we have this hill, and we gotta deal with that, and that's why these pieces don't stand really perfectly together. Yet it's a fortress wall, so it's alright. Maybe, yeah. And because we have many of these pieces, and not just like one long wall, it looks even better this way. And I didn't want to put just one long wall, and this way I tried to kind of play around with things and put some towers on the line, just for the variety and just for the things to look more interesting. And we even have some pieces that have entrances, and I've already used one, but I was so excited and presenting you this idea that I didn't mention that. We have some entrances, like you see this one, look at this, it has a road already inserted in it, but it has a two-way road, and here what we have, two roads that each goes in one direction, and so that's not what we need, and so this is not gonna work for us, and we can't change the type of the roads that are inserted and built in these parks and lots and things. Yeah, unfortunately. And I didn't want to replace these two roads with one 4-lane one, with 4-lane road, with one 4-lane road. I didn't want because, again, I don't want the same things all over again and again. I want different things here. And that's why I've decided to just connect and put the walls really close to these roads, and not use these entrances, but just put the walls really close to the roads and kind of like leave it there and like an entrance. And again, these walls were left like from the very old times, so you can imagine like it has been ruined in some parts, and we just have what we have. Like some pieces of the wall are left for us to enjoy, to yes, to look at them, but some of them were ruined, and you know, for the story or whatever, it just does us even better, maybe. And there I just I guess made a roundabout look more beautiful, I guess. In this one I was trying to do something different. Still not sure if I'm satisfied with the result. It is for you to judge. But again, I tried to do something different because I got a little bit tired of the same things. Like, I could put all these bushes all the way around and then like one tree in the middle. Great. But no, I wanted something different. And so instead I've decided to put this curvy design, and then I complement it with some trees on the sides, and then again I will put, it felt not right without a tree in the middle, so I've decided to put a tree in the middle. But because there were some bushes, I've got rid of the bushes and made a circle for this specific centric tree. Yes. And what else? The wall already looks great. I'm loving it. But we haven't finished with it. And I'm not sure that it is a good idea to put the fortress wall all the way around the, I don't know, medieval district, European looking district, because we're gonna have some European looking buildings over there. Oh yes. And I'm not sure it is a good idea to put the walls all the way around. I feel like maybe we will just be happy with this one road on this one side, one wall on this one side, maybe. But we'll see. Maybe we'll have some little pieces on some other side as well. Again, for the story of this wall being ruined, and we were left with some parts, maybe. There I was trying to put the things in a nice way, because there was not enough room for pieces of this wall to put, because I wanted this wall to connect as close as possible to the roads that we got on the left. And so because of that, I had to delete some parts and then put the new ones a bit closer to each other, so we will have some more room because there is some room for us to walk. Anyway, we put this tower, and we will put 2 on each side, just to give this feel of an entrance. And you see, I just can't stop going a bit back and overlooking everything, because I just love this. And these castle wall pieces or whatever were inspired by a French town, so they're from France. I have also seen some castle walls in the Steam Workshop, some other castle walls, like the darker versions, and some really dark ones. But I didn't want that. I wanted some light ones, so that's why I'm using this one, this collection or whatever. And because the city of Benito Coast is just so bright, and I don't know, I feel like it works better here. Then another tower over here. This way things look symmetric and just more interesting because we use different pieces. And we will continue. Yes, you see, we got our castle here with this again medieval-ish, European-ish looking park, and the, I don't know, castle, not the castle, but what is it called? Palace. Yeah, like palace, or I don't know. Again, European looking, and that's what we need here. And I love that we have the things on different districts, so this way they are not that much separated from each other, because they all have the same things, different and the same, so they work together. With these cornered pieces, we got the pedestrian paths, which is kind of annoying because they're kind of not welcomed here by me, because why would you do that? If you wanted to put some pedestrian paths, put them on like with every piece of a wall, or don't put them at all. And like, or a better idea, don't put them at all. Yes, because I can always put them on my own, but what if I don't want pedestrian paths over there? I will just have to deal with the fact that these cornered pieces have them. But anyway, yeah, you see, the one as well is here as well has this pedestrian path. We will deal with that later. But you see, we got this tunnel that connects with the townhouse district, and we got this road, and they look at each other. So yeah, so there's just no way we don't connect them, because they look at each other. This, yeah. Wasn't sure if we need a roundabout here, because it is kind of an important road, and it connects, I would say, 3 districts: the townhouse district, the European district, and the suburban district. Wow, so many. And I wasn't sure if it is necessary, if it will help us, and if it will do us good, because in this European district I want buildings to be kind of really close to each other, but when you use roundabouts you can't really put buildings really close to it, because you have these curves, and so there will be free blank space for sure. So for now there is a roundabout, but as far as I remember I will get rid of it, and I will put just an intersection. Maybe I will replace it, or I don't know, maybe they will stay, this roundabout, we'll see. Maybe the roundabout will stay, but sometimes I'm not sure if a roundabout is better than intersection. Well, if it is better than the lights, what are they called? I forgot the word. Yeah, if it helps the traffic in any way, or if it doesn't, the traffic lights. And as well as here, we got these 2 roads, which it would be easier for us if it was 1 road, but I wanted things to be different and look more interesting, so we have to deal with that. For now we will have an intersection there. Maybe I will replace it with a roundabout. You know, I just wanted to take a look at how the traffic will behave and how the traffic will work, because maybe it won't be a problem, maybe it all will be good, and maybe we won't even have to worry about it. So at first I want to take a look and see if it is necessary, if we even have to worry about this. So we'll just wait. Sometimes it's just better to wait for a bit. Here we connect in a nice curvy way, in a really nice curvy way. I just love this. I just remember that in SimCity you could do it in one go and it was perfect. In City Skylines in 2 goes, which is not a problem, but it was just nice. Because here you have to work a bit more on these things. But anyway, was replacing this road with some different types. It's crazy. I replaced it with you see what with what 6 lane, but 2 of them are for bus lanes, so just 4 regular ones. And because these roads are kind of the main ones, probably the traffic, you know, there will be a lot of traffic. What I was even trying to say. Anyway, now as we got these main roads, we need to go somewhere further inside of our town. Yet you always have to be cautious, and I feel like you have to worry about the connections that you make with the main road, because I don't feel like it is a good idea to just connect the main road just with the road, with intersection, and then traffic will go crazy, maybe. So I was trying to create a somewhat alright looking entrance, not entrance, connection, whatever, yet that will work in a good way. What I was doing here is I was using this kind of alright working technique, as far as I've seen from my experience, that you see, I got this square, kind of rectangle, I don't know, let's call it a square, and I've used one-way roads. So this way it is kind of like a roundabout, yet it doesn't look like a roundabout, but it functions like one, and it is perfect for us here, because again I was complaining that when you use roundabouts you get these curves and you get blank space, which we don't want here. But I will get rid of what I've done there, and yes, here what I've put here. You see, I was using one-way roads, and this way it is kind of like a roundabout, yet it is squarish, but it functions just perfect. And I got this sunken plaza that I've already been using for a couple of times here. In the city of Benito Coast, it for sure definitely already exists in the downtown district, central business district, but in some other works as well. I just love this sunken plaza, looks so cool, and even better in this squarish roundabout. And so we connect our roads to this squarish roundabout, and you see, on the one side I've used just one road, on the other I was thinking about using 2 roads, but I will do things vice versa, and here I will use 2 roads. I was also thinking about using this big 4-lane ones, but nope, I will use these 2 ones, and this area over here, it will be kind of town center. We will have a somewhat town hall here, and I don't know, ministry and department, a big department store, like these big buildings with some like a central park, or not really, but you know what I mean, like this area that you can call, hey, this is the center. You got the town hall and the park and these main buildings. Yes, but we will put these buildings, these really great, beautiful buildings, in the next episode, in the episode number 12. For this one, that is all we got, and thank you so much for watching. Until next time, Stay tuned and goodbye.